Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again on the Forex market. So, from technical point of view, currently we have relatively simple task based on analysis that we have made on the long-term charts, even including the quarterly chart that we actually was watching for recent few months probably, or even more than half a year, where we have shown you the big quarterly grabber, I suppose somewhere even in the beginning of 2024. The major problem of these big patterns is that actually you are becoming concerned with this because you understand that so big patterns hardly appearing occasionally, but you do not know exactly what particular event will make them to work. So currently the situation is becoming a bit more clear. In today's report, we have paid special attention to a topic of the parity between euro and United States dollar. What the perspective of that, what other big banks talk about is actually some kind of the time perspective of this. So we have a bit different view. Although where I agree with the idea of the parity, but many banks, big banks, suggest that this will be short-term. We think that euro currency could stay longer in an area below the parity due to the economical and political processes that now stands in the European Union. This is the first moment. And the second moment that we have covered in the report is the watching on some domestic issues in the United States. What's really is going on there? So we've got recent Powell statement, we've got CPI numbers, we've got retail sales. So what's really going on and what has changed? So hopefully you will find it interesting to read. There's a lot of interesting stuff there. So now going back to the technical picture, as I said, we have a simple task. Because if you take a look at the monthly chart, on the weekly chart, there obviously we have the bearish context. And I would dare to suggest that if we wouldn't have the oversold on the weekly chart, we could get the challenge on the 104 lows, 104.50 lows, even on Friday. But the fact that euro currently stands at oversold on the weekly, that has prevented the possible drop below the 104.50 area. So next week, market is also coming to challenge the OP, although as I said on Friday, it mostly is done. But you can see that from the technical point of view, it is not completed because here is just few pips exist until the target. And that is important for the technical picture because market usually starts forming some reversal patterns or response on the target only when it totally completes it. So from that standpoint of view, we could suggest that probably some other spike down might happen if market still will show some response on its target. So we're still watching for this response. We do not know whether it will happen or not, but if it will happen, and it's probably before that, first will happen another attempt to go lower. Besides, I'm not excluding the chances where market will try to just grab the stops around these lows, because this is really, guys, very important low. So take a look where we stand. It's very important level. So market will try to just fluctuate around it, trying to grab the stops and show some wash and rinse around this area. But we do not expect the straightforward and serious breakout on coming week just because market stands overextended on the weekly chart. This is the reason, at least from the technical point of view. So once all the stuff will be done, we will be watching for a pullback. Now, speaking about the pullback, the first area on the daily chart to watch for is 106.64. First level, 107.70 seems like the sale for a coming week. That's just because this is confidence and daily overbought. Hardly we will get in the current environment, the bearish environment for the euro, hardly we will get some upward significant breakout. It would be really nice if we will get just the pullback to the 106.65. It will be just great. I am even not sure that we will get this one. On the lower time frame, currently it's actually nothing to talk about. So if we take a look at the 4 time frame chart, we have just some kind of the flag consolidation, which actually confirms the idea that probably we should get some another downside action first. After that, market maybe will start forming something. Maybe this flag will become a part of some bigger pattern. I don't know, with butterfly or even a hand shoulders, the things that we usually are considering. And the same story on the hourly chart. After this downside action, you could see this kind of the consolidation, but it's difficult to call it as a bullish and difficult to treat it as the signal for possible taking of the long position. I would say that here we've got the kind of the catalyst to put to sell, right, on Friday. So it was the downside action, ABCD retracement, and downside continuation. So here we have to be careful, but this is mostly for those who would like to trade on the intraday charts on the long side. As you know, we do not consider these positions for our primary target, because our focus time frame is daily. On the daily, we have clear bearish context, so for any pullback, we will consider it as a chance to go short. So as I said in the beginning, our task is trying to catch the rallies to sell into. That's the primary object. If you trade on intraday charts, of course, it's not forbidden if you would consider some scalp long positions, aiming on a pullback based on some intraday bullish patterns. For us, the bullish patterns is mostly some indicative that the pullback is starting. So, but it, of course, not forbidden to trade it, as usual. So that's our current view on euro currency. The end of the year is promising to be really interesting for all currencies, euro currency in particular, because lots of big events will happen. And it's definitely some volatility on euro currency in particular will increase as well.